That's a very good question. I think they would not deem it as worthy as they would have hoped was going to go. So, but I think they're still proud. Yeah, I don't know how they would describe it. He's in advertising, which is fine.
She was looking so fine, thinking that's that.
I like the Marmite Gene Project. The reason why I like it so much is because the Marmite campaign, you either love it or you hate it. It's been a long-running campaign, very successful. And this year they came with something new, something innovative, a matter of data collection and research, which is basically sending out gene kits to people, doing a proper DNA research as to whether there's a gene that can predict if you're a lover or a hater of Marmite. And they did a great campaign around that with families getting the news. So that was one of the highlights for me. I think what I've learned coming out of the judging process for 3 days is it helps. And not that I didn't know that per se, but just it's reaffirmed that if you have a very diverse group of people, different genders, different backgrounds, different cultures, it really helps to get the creative juices flowing and get the discussion going and to get all the different angles and the perspectives that you have on work. So, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about diversity. I think this was a very good case of that seeing in action. Well, I learned that that the data category, the creative data category, hasn't been defined as well as it should have been. It's a new category, relatively new, 3-4 years now, and we're seeing lots of different kinds of work, from very nice data visualizations to very straightforward programmatic work. I think what I learned is that we're still trying to figure out what it is exactly that the creative data category is all about. But it's just a matter of just getting stuck into it and getting to weed out all the standard programmatic work. So I think that is what I've learned. Yeah, so I don't think that creativity in the data category is different than in any other category. I do think there's an interesting aspect to creativity in the creative data category, and that's ethics. So we can, together with technology, come up with so many great, interesting things. The question is, should we? And when do we go too far, and when do we cross like an ethic or a moral line by bringing people back to life, which I'm, by the way, guilty of myself as well. But that's a lot of discussion in the jury was on that. So I think that's the interesting extra thing that you get when you judge creative data. I'd like to hang out with Nick Law because he's the new global head of Publicis, and I'm just very interested to talk to him about Marcel and about how he thinks that's going to benefit our business. Because I get the theory, I'm just really curious how it works in practice. So that's what I would talk to him about.